I like the sandstone look in it. That's freaking cool.
I was wrong. This ground is wet. Morning, guys. Just starting the morning off right. These are my favorite apples. Yellows. These are delicious. And we're going to cook some apple cobbler in the Dutch oven and press them for young men's tonight. So I got to pick a few buckets. I know the trees are neglected, need pruned. We'll try to work on some of that this winter, next spring early. But there is a lot of apples this year. Everywhere. So you got to make the most of what you got. Last year we didn't hardly have an apple one. Got to shut one line off and change another, and so we're gonna get to work real quick. Pretty good breakfast right there. So hope you guys enjoyed helping me this morning. So let's go get back to work, get to a real job.
Well, it's another good day here in southern Utah. I've got a whole bunch of little projects I've got to get done, and so I'm going to get on to it today. I've got a sign I've got to make. Let me see if it's right here on my phone. If it is, I'll bring it up real quick and you can see it. That right there, that's going to be a sign here in a little bit. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut it out of this thin stuff right here. That sign is big enough that I got to cut it in two different pieces. Well, actually not two pieces. I got to do it in two different cuts. So it's going to be kind of tricky because I got to get it all lined up and even on the steel. So anyway, I'm going to dig some steel out and I'm going to cut some sections. And then I've got a handrail job I've got to do. And it's all right here on the floor. I've been waiting a couple of weeks because I didn't get enough steel the first time. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can get all of that cut out today. And if I have enough time, I may work on the old sandrail a little. So we'll see what happens. I got you guys all set up. We're going to cut this square out right here, and then we're going to cut a sign out of it. What I did is I got me a straight edge to run my plasma along, and I found if you set it back from the line just a ½ inch, it'll cut right on that line, and it'll make a nice straight cut. Let's get her done. Just like that. Now I'm going to move it over on the other line, and we'll do it. Oh, we'll cut another one. All right, that's our piece. Now we're going to put it on the table. And then we should be able to load the program. There we go, Buffalo Preserve Words. Okay, just like that, we got the buffalo cut. Look like a buffalo with a tree in the middle of it. That's what it looks like to me. And it says private right there. Now let's set the other half up and make it work. All right, there you go. That doesn't look too bad. You can read it. And it looks nice and even now. Like it. Well, I'll just clean it up. And believe it or not, we're not going to paint this. I'm going to paint it with muriatic acid and make it rust. They want it rusty. Well, let's go outside and see how my sign is rusting. Oh, look at that. It's getting there. Yeah. It's actually getting there pretty nice. I like the sandstone look in it. That's freaking cool. Like that. Might wet it down a little bit more with some water. But we'll just let it continue to rust and do its thing. And then maybe tomorrow I can clear coat it. Well, I'm working on another project today as well. Made a sign, and I've cut out this pile. This is going to be a small handrail for a friend of mine that has a cabin at Penguich Lake. And I've got some of it marked here. I'm laying it out for pickets. Each one of these marks is going to be a picket. I was going to build me a jig to do it so I could lay the jig down, weld 5 or 6 pickets, move it over, weld 5 or 6 more. But I just haven't done it. And I don't have a ton of handrails lined up to do. So it's like, you know what? This works. All right. I think I'm ready to start welding. I just got to start tacking all these on right here. And I should make it pretty good little handrail. I turn these so they're star shaped. And I just tack until I get everything nice and square. And then I worry about welding them. I found that if I do it this way, I can put all my marks at 5" and it leaves 4.5 between, and that's what code is here. So yeah, I'm just going to continue and weld all those on. Well, I'm on my last one. All I got to do is finish welding it. The other 2 are right over there by my buggy, and they're done. So I'll weld this one, and then we'll be done with it.
Good evening, guys. Sun's about to go down. And just a little update on the field. After ripping it, I ran out of time, and it got disked. And I drug it with our drag, land plane, whatever you want to call it. It's not a land plane, but a plane deal. Man. So anyways, late at night, an hour or 2 here and there, and this is what we get. It downpoured for a week and a half, thankfully. And man, it disked up nice. Ripping it, it was pasture, hadn't been plowed in a long time. And it's amazing that ripper will break it up and the disc can just do its job. Looks nice. Turned out good. But I did not get it planted before the rain. I needed one day. Busy gathering cows. We just shipped calves today and just ran out of time. That's about all. So the rain just quit. So there's lots of ground moisture. So just planting it, hopefully probably will be enough to start it. I hope. If we have to, we'll hurry and water it. But I got a flat tire, same as always. Bauer let me borrow his compressor. Well, did its trick, so we're good. I'll hook some hoses up. We've got a teeny bit of seed left, and gonna buy 2 bags from Clay, and that should be enough to get an acre planted. Sun's bright. Hurting her out. All right. Help the situation. Something like that. We'll check it. Keep it flat. That'll buy us some time. That's about normal. Cut from right here. Got a weird little triangle. I need one more swath and then I can straighten it up. 3 passes and 2 on each end. The last field I planted, I just watched and left a little. I thought I left about 100 pounds, but I was wrong. This ground is wet. Being a one-legger, I wish I had a diff lock. I was about to get stuck. Spinning. Soggy, muddy. I should have just waited till Monday. Today's Saturday, but oh well. I'll go get 50 more pounds and we'll finish Monday. You hear those calves bawling? Oh yeah. Just weaned our replacement heifers. And so they're not happy, but they'll figure life out. So anyways, we're done till Monday, but I got to move a little hay for our first calf heifers. We kind of got them penned separate. Had to go buy some oil, so let's go feed, and we got to wash the old trailer out. She's hauled a lot this weekend, and she's dirty. The inside's up above the ribs, so while it's wet and runny and gooey, let's get it out of here. My family met me up here. Say hi, little girl. Say hello. Oh, she loves the cows. Loves them. So these are our replacement heifers. The other pen is first calf heifers. And they've been weaned, what's today, Monday? So we weaned them Friday. And we just like walking through them. Calm them down, get them used to us. Then you can check on them. What? You want to go get them? You want to go get them? We're done talking. She wants to get them. You can hear if they're coughing, runny noses, pink eye. Just got lots of things to check on them, make sure they're good. Once they settle in, then we'll turn them out on some pasture, but they'll be right here for a little bit. So right now, everything's doing good. We appreciate you watching. Yeah, Haley too. She's getting pretty vocal. Thanks guys, I appreciate you helping me plant the field. Sorry, process didn't get filmed much better, but it's been a crazy week. Gathering cows all day and plowing fields all night. You just get tired and forget what you're doing. So thanks for supporting us and helping us along on this journey. We enjoy your company for the ride, so thanks for tagging along, and hope you guys got your sweaters because fall's coming. It's getting cool. We'll catch you guys next time.